like I'm a hot wife. Says he met 5 hours ago, already planning life. Cat laughs, boy, that's fast. But love is love. Male voice that goes 5 hours. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Cut the Jack tearing up Cat's favorite shirt. Cat snatches it back like Sir, stop being a flirt. Jack lunges again, acting wild and dangerous. Save the shirt, this dog is outrageous. He says, there's a body over there. Cat whispers, and you know, shh, we don't share. We keep our bodies in the closet. Decor, what kind of house is this anymore? Cat tosses Jack a toy box, hits his head, she runs over like, baby, I'm sorry. Guilt whisper, John dog, milking it again. Jack's eyes out like he's in pain. My eyes last for love, waist hand, head laughs. I remember those way back, but I can't wear 'em now. Face the fact, her butt crack with hand out, that's where it's at. Pop Tart says the like button, everyone. Cat says, let's call it a love button. That's more fun. Squirrel snap a laugh over aching cat tonight. Cat says my brain isn't. The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight. Carl Shell, good morning, my friend. How are you? 3:01, right on time. All right, what are we doing? Remote control. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Good morning, my friend. You get up and you start very early, don't you? It's good to see you. What are we doing here? Your videos. How about your videos? What am I missing? Oh, it is Michael. Good morning. Good morning, everyone in the Cat and Jack families, and to the what star of the show, Big Deborah. I hope everyone is having a great morning. I told the woman the kittens need more time with their mom before I adopt them. How'd that go? Hi, Pastor. Good morning. Honey says, Carl, I hope you are well, mate. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on this morning. And Michael says, I showed her everything I found on Google about them. Well, good for you, Michael. Has she never had kittens before? Carl Shell says the two Tinas have a cold now. That all that karaoke and they were hanging out doing. Is that what did it, Carl? I'm sorry they have colds for real though. That's a bummer. Crazy karaoke nights, Carl. That'll do it to him. You know what Deborah needs? A bag of popcorn. I am going to Rural King and getting her a bag of popcorn today. Oh, dang. Okay. Can you guys even hear me? Just making sure. Michael says this is her first time having kittens and a baby of her own. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad that you caught that, Michael, and you let her know and you're protecting the kittens. Good on you, Michael. Let us pause this for a second so I can check the volume. There we go. Let's check. Not now. Go home. Home. I'm trying to see my channel. Go home. Dang it. I too got a nasty cold, Carl. I called in sick. Wow. I'm so sorry. Wow. Nasty cold
That sucks. Bummer. Carl, stay away from them peanuts. Don't get yourself sick. 2 teams and a microphone can get kind of wild passing around those colds. All right, let's see. Michael says kittens need to eat and potty on their own first. They are so small. Plus, I need to make sure they are in a room without Snowflake until they get their shots. Plus, bottle feeding is a lot of work. Yes. Carl says, I blame Cat. I know you do, but I didn't tell the 2 Tinas to go out and party like they did. That was not my choice, Carl. But I feel like you're looking for me to play your song, Carl. Is that what you like? Because I will. Date added, newest first. Why is it always switching itself around? Where is Carl's song? Oh, I didn't even add it on here. Bummer. Blame Cat. That's little, so you got a day off, but you had to be sick to do it. I'm sorry. Another bummer. Where is... Why aren't you part of my playlist? So weird. Because I put it on the wrong one. Is that it? There we go. You play this song and I'm gone. Carl, come on. That's fine. I'll play another song. It's fine. We didn't want both Daniel Nikki songs. We're on a playlist. We will play the song when Carl's gone. That is a rhyme. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. You play that song and I am gone. So good, Carl. Bastille says this cold is particularly strong. Oh gosh. Oh no. That's not good. Have you been to the doctor or are you just treating yourself at home? I hope it'll be gone by the weekend. I hope so too for you. Oh, that's going to be my new song, Carl. You play that song and I'll be gone. Yes, it will. I gotta write notes. Take notes in my today's big plans journal. I'm taking notes, Carl. Let's see. Do we have room for notes for Carl? Yes, we do. Why? I don't know. Baba G. I wrote down Baba G. No doc. Okay. Carl song. New Carl song ideas. Okay. Carl says, I have an Aer Lingus journal. Do you, Carl? I'm glad you have a journal. That's awesome. Hi, Chu. Good morning. Today's big plans. Big Deborah's big plans. Oops, that's an accident. Sorry about that. There we go. Well, at least you have your dog there to love on you while you're sick, Basil. Basil says, make a song for Aer Lingus and Carl won't leave. You know, I would, but there's so many problems with that. I just can't. Oh gosh, I cannot help myself. Michael says, I've got to figure if the kitten should stay in TV room or my bedroom. I've got to figure that out. Midnight Junior had a special service at Cats Hospital for all cats that passed in April. Nice, Michael. Wow, you go all out, don't you? I have never. It's a special thing to be a cat of Michael's. That's for sure. Carl says, I have a song. Do you, Carl? I wish you could share it with me. Where is the coffee? My computer, my laptop battery died, so it won't charge anymore. It's very sad. Because I didn't realize how helpful it was, but now that I don't have it, I realize. Michael says Dr. Gibbon was Midnight Junior's doctor for 14 years. She left to become a mom. Her husband works at Just Cat's store. Okay, cool. My veterinarian raised Doberman pinchers, so she's very familiar with dogs who are very skinny, naturally lean, and I loved her because that, and because she was a redhead. And she retired this year, and I don't even want to go back anymore to her practice because she's not there. I loved her so much. Why did you leave me, Dr. Ferguson? How dare you? Oh, now I don't know what I do. Am I going to stay? Am I going to find someplace else? I just don't know. Are her shoes on right? Are her shoes on backwards? Look, wait a minute. I think her shoes are on backwards. Kind of looks like it, girl. You need some help. Seriously. Michael says, I'm working on making Midnight Junior hoodies or merch. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, Michael. Daniel kids better come see me today. It'll be 2 days. Listen to me being all bossy. Ding, 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 let's get Deborah on the block. Michael says, love to use the money from that for cats and dogs that need help. Well, I wish you well in that. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Oh. Huh. All right. Hi, Jack. Can you sleep, kids? What's next? One day, Brenda, love with the monkey faces. I will give you bananas. Oh, hang on. What? Snowflake's just laying watching your live. Aw. Hi, Snowflake. Meow. Meow. Wait a minute, it's too early to purr. Kitty, 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 kitty. I haven't had a cat in a while. Whoa. All right. What? Her ears perked up. Aw, sweet kitty cat. I tried to. There's a stray cat down at the end of my driveway, and I stopped the other day and tried to get it to stop, and it was one of those kittens that or cats that just sits there and meows, like it wants to come over, but it's scared. Ugh, so sweet. I tried to get it to come home with me, but it was just too scared. Plus, cats around here get eaten by coyotes. I don't need a cat. Carl says, hi, Google. Hey, Google. Hey, Jack. Hi, honey. Are you saying hello? Just a little? Just a little, Jack. Jack's on strike. Hi, two Tinas. Hi, JP. Who else? Who else am I missing, Carl? You're so funny. Michael says, she's more close to me now since Midnight Junior's gone. Yes, I've noticed that happens with animals. They do grieve too. What else was I doing, Jack? Jack food. Michael says you are all welcome to post your pets in their community or pictures. Carl Shell, stop lying. Carl, I have posted several things on Carl Shell's community page. Not SpaghettiOs, you know it. Or uh-oh, SpaghettiO. Is that what you're saying? What happened? Uh-oh. What's the uh-oh SpaghettiO? Alright, Jack. SpaghettiOs is not what's on the menu for Jack. Alright, buddy. Good? It's in your bowl. He is lying. I posted his birthday card that I handmade for him in there. It's still there. I posted Jack checking on him. I might have posted 2 or 3 times. Maybe 3 times. Carl, how about if I go out today and I post, I forgot, when Carl says that, it means you can post something on my community page. So when I go out today, I'll stop by, if I can get to the train station today, I'll give you a post on my train station, Carl. It's not much. I'd rather give you a picture of the eagles looking down on the train tracks. That's really cool. They're not only are her shoes on, but I think they're on the wrong feet. What do you think? Can you examine that? Is that the wrong foot? It is, the arches. Those are the feet of which you ask. How are you this morning, Wasa? You just saw her legs were crossed. Nope. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Found myself on my last day off. I haven't done anything I was supposed to do. Even sleeping, I didn't sleep as much as I could have and want to. What did I do yesterday? I don't remember. Except for I really loved Yogi's guest. She was great. Carl says, hi, Google, my friend. Was there somebody in here named Google? Or what am I missing, Carl? Because I don't see all the chats. Who's Google, my friend? We'll just never know. Basilio is here, Wasa. Basilio has a really bad cold. So he's off of work. And in the background, I think. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Gotta blow my nose. Okay, better. I do believe. Yep. Oh. Okay, let's take our allergy pills. What are we going to wait for? To feel worse? No. Bad idea. Wassa says, right. Oh, I only saw some of the female guests. I'm half asleep myself. Carl says, I didn't see anyone. Me either, Carl. I don't know what he's talking. Oh, you only saw some of the guests the other day. Yogi's guest. I loved her. I've seen her around before, though. Carl says, I didn't see anyone. Your loss, because it was at Yogi's. She was wonderful. Jack, you know what? You're so pretty. Geez, Cat, what'd I do? It's your loss. Oh, sorry. Not my loss, Carl. Michael had said, Snowflake's very smart. She'll pull my sock off and meow for more food. Aw. Of course, cats are super smart. And if you call them dumb, it's just because they're pretending they don't want to mess with you. So they'll pretend like they're dumb, but they're never dumb. It's okay, Carl. Don't listen to that. What I say? You're lost, Carl. Well, you know what? It's his choice. Dang it. Carl gave me the beginnings of a new song, Wassa. He said to me this morning, if you play that song, I am gone. You know, he's just feeding my my infatuation with Suno. Boom. All I can say is Carl's song is on this playlist somewhere. But this ain't it. Carl says, and I'm copywriting you. You can't copyright me. You don't own the song. Wassa says, oh boy, are you making a Carl album now or something? Maybe. It might turn out to be that way. I was sitting out on the front porch yesterday morning, and ever since then, I have felt like I had something crawling in my scalp. And I cannot shake it out. I can't find it. But it's driving me crazy. How's your tooth doing? Has it settled down a bit? Wassa is fine. Fine, Wassa. I mean, whatever, Wassa. all night long.
Cat's got the pounds, Jack's got the bark. Oh yeah, their funky rhythm lighten up the dark.
Lassa says, yes, it's all good now. You're welcome. I saw Bumblebee Tea last night, and she said we are on too early for her. But it was nice to see her. Lassa says, almost like it never happened. But oh boy, it happened. And that was worse than I let on. Let's just say, woof, woof. I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad for you. Now, I could tell, you weren't quite the same you. Carl Shell says, I'll close Pepsi down. Even the girls on the bus agree. That's because they don't know me, Carl. If they knew me, they would not agree. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm ready to not work. I'm so ready. I am to the point now, if I'm going to be late for work, if something happens, it's okay. Because I'm never going to leave on my own. I'm going to have to be pushed out. One way or another, Carl. You might be doing me a favor. Hello, Jed. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Wassa says to Carl, which girls on which bus? I've got to know. Carl's always got the women backing him up. Good morning, Paul. Paul says, good morning, everyone. I hope you're well. I hope you're well, my dear. It's good to see you this morning. And Jed says, I have been busy. Well, good for you. I'm glad to hear that. I'm all for anybody that gets busy with real life and has to take a break because of it. Good for you. I hope it's been a good busy. Wassa says, yo, poet, it has been a while. I've got to find a hairbrush. My scalp is driving me crazy. I might have to just go get my hair wet. I might have to flush out this bug. Carl, why would you go anywhere? You know what? Carl, I love you, and I would miss you. Jit says, yeah, I know. I've been working Freddy's and my stepmom's office still. Ah. How is your artwork? Are you doing any kind of artwork lately, Jed? Ooh, that feels good. Oh. Do you know, I'd have to look up the benefits of a head massage. I feel so good. Don't look. Baby, it lives in the closet. Jen said, I finished the fourth fan art drawing, and YouTuber Portia loved it. Wow, nice. So good, Jed. Hey, Jed, do you like cats? CATS, like the real animals? Daniel Kitts, hello, how are you, my friend? I missed you yesterday. Wassa says, and he's got a cool electric bike too. Jed says, but I haven't drawn in about a week. Just been that busy. We are good, Daniel Kitts. How are you? Everybody's saying hello to you. Not really, Cat. Okay. Why are my glasses bothering me all of a sudden? Oh, it's like they hurt to sit on my nose. Stop it. Ugh. We're not playing that song. We will play that one. Jed says, yes, I do, Wassa. I've ridden it like 4 times to my mailbox. And Wassa says, are you busy riding your new bike? And so Jed answered you before you asked. Jed says, I prefer dogs. I understand. I understand. I think it's no mistake I ended up with the nickname Cat. Riding the electric bike and working, Wassa. Don't forget that part. Daniel Kitts, how have you been? What'd you do yesterday? Wassa says, I knew it. You're lucky. An electric bike is one super coolest things that you could be doing instead of coming in and hanging out with us, and my feelings wouldn't be hurt. I think that's what you're saying. Oh, and Jed says, and planning my vacations. Daniel says, Daniel, I love you. He says, I am doing good, just relaxing in the buff and fixing to snack on some pistachios. And I fixed some air fries, Tyson's chicken strips, and some corn on the cob. It was yummy when I woke up. Carl says, don't know what vaccination is. Where did you hear that, Carl? You know what vaccination is. That's what they did to you during COVID. Jed says, I got a family reunion in August in Utah. Really cool. That's exciting. The really coolest, the only family reunion I ever went to was my first husband's family, never my family. What's up with that? Oh, my nose. Stop it. Oh, my sinus is burning. Stop. Be kind to me. Oh, stop. I should have taken Benadryl last night. Oh, vacation is. All right. You don't know what vacation is. That's not true either, Carl. I remember that just a few months ago, it seems like you were on vacation and you stayed at a hotel. That's all I remember. Right? We were trying to figure out vaccination. What? Where did that come from? We got it figured out. So I believe Carl's on the bus on his way to work. Is that it, Carl? Dana says to Wassa, yes, I feel fresh and clean from my shower I had. And Jed said, I bet, Wassa. And yeah, the electric bike came in like April 16th instead of the 20th. Nice. Wassa says, oh man, you know who really doesn't like these words? What words? You know who? I don't know who.
Your values measured by the dime.
Daniel. Daniel's all shaved and at peace. I love that for you.
So I'm still showing up.
Wasa says, never mind, it's over. Come on, hair. What's in my head? Carl says it's not over. So Paul, did you get out for a walk? Jet says I could try to draw you, Cat. You could try to draw Jack or Big Deborah, but you can draw whatever you want, Jen. I would be honored. You did yesterday? Is it raining tonight, this morning? Yesterday I did. Oh, my glasses, sorry. Oh. Lassa says, I'm just paranoid about that after they closed down my lawyer friend's channel for saying that word. You did nothing. I got you. I just caught it. I'm just way oversensitive now. He said a decent amount more, but it was still a shock they did that. Are they still doing that? There's a guy who talks about, there's a doctor who, ever since COVID, was talking about the vaccination and what it's doing in studies, and he continues. Carl says, even Tracy said it's not over. We're talking about during COVID, Carl, you weren't allowed to say certain words without being flagged by social media in general. Yeah, hopefully those days are over, but I feel like we're probably going to, I don't know, I'll be quiet. Jet says, I was going to try to draw Jack too. I'm just behind on you. Is that Jake or Jack? On YouTuber fan art drawings. I got that many people that said I could draw them. Aw, well, you take care of everybody else. We'll always be here for you, Jet. Thank you for the thought. And I know you're super busy. It's going to start raining. Is that what I saw, Paul? Oh, Jack. It was Jack. Got it. No rain tomorrow, though, for Paul. Lassa says, yep, they tread very, very carefully, and they're lucky they are an official doctor and are already well known and highly respected. Squeaky clean, literally. Don't know, Daniel. The one you mentioned. I figured that's what you meant, Lassa. hoped you would, Daniel.
Talking about aliens and chicken parmesan. Said his tummy hurts, but he still wants fries. And Jack farted twice and nobody survived. Cat yelling, Daniel, what are you doing now? He's dancing in the doorway, taking fake blows. Neighborhood watch, probably stressing tonight. Daniel got the disco fever just right. Daniel, where are your pants? I don't know. Jack, did you fart? Oh my God! Doing a Daniel, walking around naked. Life's too short to be acting all serious, baby. Free as I can be. Jack farted again, but it's okay with me.
Favorite song, newest favorite song, Daniel. From you. I come with it from you. Carl, you're on the playlist, my friend. Sorry.
Hair slicked back like it just might win. One Tina laughing, one Tina mad.
Paul says, you know a lot, Carl. You're very intelligent. He sure is.
One microphone sitting center stage. Feedback is squealing like bottle rage. Carl said, ladies, let's keep it clean. Then somebody kicked the karaoke machine. Carl, two Tinas.
I love you, Carl. Thank you.
One wants country, one wants chair. Carl just sitting in a folding chair. Disco lights from 1993. Smells like cigarettes and sweet tea. One Tina cried.
Jed is putting a grocery list together. That is perfectly fine.
He lied to you too. Meanwhile, Carl just checked the mic. Testing, testing. All through the night. Carl, two Tinas and a microphone.
Daniel says, yes, we love you. Have a good day, Carl.
One Tina dancing in tube socks. Other Tina screaming play that song.
Paul says, bye, Carl.
Pretending nothing's wrong. Last thing heard before daylight broke. Who ate my onion rings? Through the smoke.
Carl says, you don't love me. Tracy and the two Tinas do. Carl, you can't tell me who I love and I don't love, sir. Carl, you're wrong. And I love you so much. Jed said, one of the guys that bullied me on my chef artist channel when I had it tried to say on a post on his channel he missed my paracord projects, but I don't believe him. Jed, why are you going to his channel? Why are you paying him any attention? It's like you're looking for him to be talking about you. Did I really hear about what? Who ate my onion rings? Carl, I don't know. Carl says, Carl says, and they don't play music. Who's they? Who are they? I need to know. Everybody keeps talking about they, but I don't know who they are. It was two Tinas and a microphone. Yes. I thought you picked up on it the other day when you tried to tell me how it would sound more like the Beck song. I thought you were up to date there, Wasa. And they went to a karaoke bar together and then got a cold. So both the Tinas are sick right now, by the way. Basliel. Basliel and the two Tinas both have bad colds. All three have bad colds. Wassa didn't even do anything. Carl. Wassa, Carl really likes you. It's obvious. I'm just a little bit jealous. No, I thought you said I should have named it something so it would sound more like the song or that, two turntables and a microphone. Whatever, Wassa. Stop trying to confuse me. I can do it all by myself. I don't need no help. That's kind of like my that's kind of like my mission in life to say I don't need no stinking help and then complain when I don't have help. Boy, that was a realization on my part just all of a sudden. I need to write that down in my big plan book. Okay. Along with my Carl notes. Another Sam Cara I picked up on. Then wonder where. Thanks for that, Carl. Carl made me think of that. That was very helpful. Paul says, is the island getaway still on? I don't know what you're talking about. Pastor says, excellent, Carl. My heart is immensely glad. My heart is filled with love to see you today, Carl. You brighten my day. Oh gosh, I can't even. Paul says the warden. Paul, I don't know what you're talking about. Dang, Paul. Jed says he tags me, but I do have him blocked on my channel. If you have him blocked on your channel, why do you go to his channel? You're just perpetuating that cycle, my friend. You're focusing on it, you're adding energy to it, so you're going to get more energy back from it. But, sometimes we have to play in that stuff until we get tired of it. Wassa says, maybe it's me whose memory is faulty. I would never be so cocky as to be sure. I generally trust mine, but I make terrible mistakes sometimes if I'm ever too sure, I've noticed. Well, this is Cat. Have you met me? Cat, I am a recovering know-it-all. Cat, the recovering know-it-all. She still comes out occasionally. I fight it all the time, though. Especially because nowadays I realize how wrong I was about stuff. Jed says, I'm going to probably be turning my poem called My Loving Wife into my next song. Are you talking about your future loving wife, Jed? Wassa says you guys are blocking each other. That's cute. But still checking each other's channels to see what's going on. It's like Wassa, the other day, somebody put something out about how they were dropping all the nonsense. They weren't involved anymore in what everybody else was doing. They took no responsibility for their stuff, and then proceeded to spend 23 minutes talking about the other people that they weren't going to be involved with anymore. I was like, okay. Daniel says the pistachios are good, but now I still have some Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Puffs. My sweet Jackie Smith. Yeah. Wassa says, actually, I don't want any part of that at all. Paul says, fire Cheetos. I'm not saying any names. I'm just saying it's typical. It's very typical. And I think it's kind of funny. And only because I probably have done the same thing. And I'm just pointing out how we stay in the drama without even realizing we're doing it. But we complain about it. And now that I think about it, there's so many people I could be talking about, not just one. It doesn't matter. It's over. To use your words. Daniel says, fire farts, Miss Jackie. It's natural. Oh, I didn't even think about what those hot Cheetos were doing to you. No, thank you. I'll pass. It's natural. Next, that's right. Daniel says, I haven't even ate one. Jackie Poo, you're just a red puddle. Wassa says, sounds just like a super cool video game soundtrack. That's a good one. Thank you. It's my paw song. Hi, Marlon. How are you, my friend? Are you on a trip? Was that what I was seeing? You're on a fishing trip? Paul says, does Deborah have her boots on the right feet? No, she does not. Sorry, that's not on her list of things to do in her big plan book. And for somebody who doesn't walk around, she's got a lot of crap in her boots, but it's been there forever. It's not going anywhere. Jackie Poo. Marlon says trip might be overstating it, but I am fishing. I'm glad. I'm glad you're out doing something fun, Marlon. Marlon says at least she cleaned up her legs. She did. Say my life is cleaning up poo lately. Are you with your dad or on your own, Marlon? Oh, your cat's with you. You said you're taking your cat with you, didn't you? You didn't say it like that, though. I remember now. Weird. It's really, really weird. The way that ended up ending, it's just weird. Fine. Daniel says, I went and found some blueberries in the refrigerator. Nice. Good for you, Daniel.
I thought I had to walk this road alone. Carry memories cold.
Does anybody have plans for today? Anything fun? Where is Megan Driscoll, by the way? I hope she's okay. She used to be here every morning. Martin says, still between wanting to cry and scream or just being neutral / numb. Think someone heard me yesterday, but keeping everything inside doesn't help either. Marlon, I caught on to some of that. I don't know what's going on, but my heart goes out to you, my friend. Lila is hunting something right now. Prayer sending you some love. I mean, Paul is sending you some prayers. What? She's a crap walker. Me or Deb? One of the problems with living a barefoot life is stepping in shit occasionally. That's my life. Jen said I got switched to all-day shifts at my work, which works better for me. I love that for you, Jed. It is very hard to work different shifts within a week. Nights and days, it's all screwy and it's really hard on your nervous system. So I'm glad to hear that. Wassa is jealous AF, Marlon. And hey. Paul says, you two have been getting into a lot of poop lately. That's true. I'll have to really ask myself some questions about that. Like, literally, I think there's a message there for me. Oh, you want to see a picture of my mommy back in the disco days? Guess which one she is. Okay, we'll play a game. Which one was my mommy? Come on, mommy. Clear up, girl. There. One was my Aunt Lenny and one is my mommy. And yes, all that white stuff, that was a thing, I guess. I don't know. Look at that blue eyeliner, or eyeshadow. Okay, what do you think? Just if I'm up late, it's still better for me, Cat. Yes. Really? Nice. You are correct, Paul. The blonde was my mommy. She was something. She liked to go discoing at the ABC, and she called it the American Business College because I was at a very impressionable age. Marlon, funny, sounds like a crappy message to me. Well, I feel like, okay, the question just came to my head is why am I mucking around in the shit? I think that's what I need to be asking myself. Jed was talking about somebody he's having issues with and giving that attention. And then I continued to talk about how I'm giving something attention. So why am I mucking around in the crap? I had a message about parasites about a month ago because one of my trees is overrun with mites. Nope, aphids. And then my chicken was overrun with mites. Pauses, don't we all? Daniel says, okay, back to the puffs. I like the puffs, Daniel. They just tear up my mouth. Nasty bear poofy. That is the question. Why? Why are you doing that to yourself, Cat? But yes, I'm from Florida. We walk around barefoot. The message is not buy sandals. I have to touch grass. And when I mow barefoot, so my feet get really, really green, and I leave that stuff on my feet all day long till it turns black. Yes, Wasta, the left was my mom. She just popped out while I was writing a message to myself. My mom popped out. Interesting. Thank you, Daniel. Jed says, I'm watching Haunted Discoveries. Nice. Paul says they both were. Thank you. My auntie's husband worked for the FBI. He was fascinating. He was the first person who started talking about other dimensions to me when I was little. I had no idea what he was talking about. Wasa says the chat is so far behind. Is the chat behind? How is that? Am I behind, you think? Nope, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's always a question, huh, Wasa? No, you were. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes if you use talk to text, it will stop the video while you're writing the message or talking the message. So you can end up really behind in a chat and not know what they're saying and be responding to things that happened a few minutes ago. Been there, done that, Wasa. Oh, you've been behind for a while then, huh? Now I don't feel so bad. But still, I got the message. So thank you, Wasa. Between you and Jed, I got the message. And that's how it works. Wasa says, yes, I've been doing that a bit. That's why I kept saying I didn't understand. It's entirely my fault. But you know what? It all happened for a very good reason, Wasa. And it happened just like it should have been happening. It happened the way it needed to happen so that I would get a message. Because after all, it's all about me because I'm the only one here. Jed says, yeah, sorry I haven't been here lately. No, I appreciate you coming today. Um, I was just saying the Holy Spirit used you and Wasa to send me a message that I needed to hear today. Jed says, Rosie was probably wondering why I wasn't watching your live stream, Cat, to be honest. Jed, to be honest, I don't think she was. She hasn't, Rosie's been busy herself. I haven't seen her since the night before Mother's Day, so she's not really hanging out too much online to notice. Daniel says, and of course, no need to thank me, my beautiful and powerful and lovely heart, and I can say, Miss Jackie, or dare to, what a sexy woman your mom was back in the day and still are. You take life by the. Thank you, Daniel. That was very sweet. And Jed says, oh, okay. She's doing well, though. You don't have to worry about her, Jed. Daniel says, oh, you take life by the balls and kick life in the ass. You think so, Daniel, huh? I hope not to be that way so much anymore. Wasa says, I think Deb is actually blushing. Oops, that was not as smooth as I had wished it was going to be. I had imagined me swiftly moving over to her, camera pans left and zeroes in on Debbie's face, but it didn't work the way I imagined. Paul says you might want to wear footwear for that, Cat. Oh, yeah. Yes, Paul. Daniel says, "Aw, thank you, Daniel. I love you." I Jed says they are in Augusta, Kentucky right now. Who? Daniel says, and YouTube is amazing, and you are a wonderful streamer, and you're a wonderful friend, Daniel, and a wonderful inspiration. So thank you for being you. Oh, Jed says, in the show I am watching. Okay, I thought I was missing something, except for Carl. Marlon, are you still here? Megan Driscoll, I was asking about you earlier. I'm so happy to see you. How are you, Megan? Oh, look who else is here. Nikita, hello. Nikita says, good morning, everyone in the Cat and Jack family, and to Jack. I hope everyone is having a great morning. I can't wait to see my dad's two kittens once he gets them. Us too, Nikita. And Paul says, hi, Megan. And hi, Nikita. And Marlon is still listening. Marlon, are you okay? Overall, life might suck right now, but are you okay? Jed says, I was also trying to find a picture of you to draw, Cat. Oh, did you find one? I posted a playlist that has me in it yesterday. Ooh, Jack. Nikita says, anyone know why he didn't get them? The kittens? Yes, they're too young. Is that what you're talking about? Megan says, I am good. And you and Jack were really good, Megan. We were missing you, though. We just wanted to know you're okay. Nikita says, hi, Paul. How was your morning going so far? And Nikita said, yes. Yeah, I would guess I would say mentally. Are you overall okay? Paul says, okay, Nikita, and I hope you're well. Megan said, hi, Paul. Jed says, I might be able to do that picture from the playlist, Cat. I think that's the best you're going to get as far as any pictures of me. And I was excited because Yogi has a guest coming up who does A Course in Miracles and tarot or tarot. And, um, well, it's something I had been playing around with for a while. So when he found somebody else who did it, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Megan says, how are you doing today, Paul? Megan, do you have any big plans for today? Nikita says, oh, he said to Mom she would have gave me them today, but they weren't eating. He didn't think they were ready. They're not. I think it's like 6 to 8 weeks. And a good breeder will keep their pets for at least 8 weeks before they give them away. I've been finding. Marlon says, okay, and I have a promise to keep not to do that, even if the other person might not have kept their promises. Well, thank you for that, Marlon. You know, I had a very strong promise with somebody like that. And same, I intend to keep that promise even if they didn't. I love you, Marlon, and you know you have people to talk to. I always suggest the yogi. Jed says they are your 1811 jail in, oh, on your show. Okay. And Nikita says yes. And Paul says, please don't do that. Well, he says he's not going to. He's made a commitment and a promise, and he sticks to his word. Nikita says the woman he's getting them from is 20. I don't think she knows how to handle. Well, that's what I asked too. Has she ever had kittens before? He said no. So good. I mean, really good that Michael was able to give her a little bit of instruction and make sure the kittens are taken care of properly. Good on him, because he could have just taken the kittens. Daniel says, I am back. I got some toast in the toaster and they just popped up. LOL. I am going to make some toast. Wow. Okie dokie, Daniel. I don't imagine Daniel to be a really big guy, so it's funny when he talks about all the food he eats. Well, that's not cool, Marlon. Daniel says toast and jelly. Right. Paul says we are here to support you. Nikita says he only had one kitten he got from his sister named Ink. He was born in June and he got Ink in August. And Jed says his electric bike is folded up right now. Cool. Interesting. Paul says, I made that promise and will never break it. Well, just I love you, Marlon. I'm really glad to hear that, Paul. Especially after the little bit you told me about your experience. I would expect nothing less from you, actually. Um, Boy, that brings up some feelings. One of my brothers has had, I talked about, he's had a couple of near death experiences or actual death experiences. And remember, he remembers a conversation he had with a man on a bench, is what he told me. But we both thought it was Jesus. And yet he still continues to continue on this path of destruction. And it's really sad. It's really sad to see, but I know I can't see the big picture and what it's all for. I don't know what anything's for. Again, that's really hard for a recovering know it all like me. They should have a 12-step program for recovering know it alls. Maybe I should make one. Oh, we could do a whole live stream. We could bring out the WASA board, erase that, sorry, WASA, and do the 12 steps of recovering from being a know it all. Yes, that might be a thing. Marlon says, I made that promise for during someone's lifetime, which seems pretty limited. 12-step recovery. Know it all isness. An isness. Agreed. Hollis's recovery isn't just for alcohol and substances. No, we have many addictions. Addictions to drama, addictions to being unwell, addictions to being unhappy, addictions to being happy, addictions to air. No. Marlon says, I never made a promise of never at all. I think that's, you're looking for loopholes there. All I will say is that I love you. Daniel says, I am back, y'all, and I got my yummy, yummy for that tummy toast and jelly, and I will share. What kind of jelly? Lassa says, but it is for quitters. You can't deny that. Yeah, it is for quitters. Paul says, I attended recovery meetings. I 13th stepped in recovery meetings. But for real, I did spend a lot of time in AA meetings because of people I loved, and I also went into some Al-Anon groups. I didn't like the Al-Anon groups. I really liked the actual AA meeting because it was easier to 13th step in it. Okay, Paul says I currently attend. Agreed. I'm glad to hear that, Paul. I'm really glad to hear that. Hi, Jackie. Grieving my lost childhood. Yeah. Um, well, Paul, there's nothing saying you can't recapture some of that childhood by playing with dolls and making forts and reading a book in your fort and whatever. Who cares? Nobody's watching. Daniel says, I think it's a homemade strawberry my mom got. She had it's still really yummy nice. Homemade strawberry sounds awesome. What? I'm correct? You are really feeding my know-it-allness. Hi, Snow the Squirrel. So good to see you. How are you? Are you going live soon? Can I tell people you're going live? Paul says, and thank you, Cat and Chat. You're welcome, my love. Squirrel says, how are you? And they are good. We are good too. Yes, you're going to go live today, but later. Do you know a time? I'm not even sure what time zone you are. I have a feeling you're in a much different time zone. Daniel says it's like a homemade strawberry jam is what I meant. Snow the Squirrel. For me, it is 4:30 a.m. You're in Qatar. I hope I said that right. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. So what time is it for you? Paul says, hi, Snow. Have you met Snow the Squirrel? Have you been to one of their lives and seen the squirrel? So cute. 11:30 p.m. Wow, you're up late. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. All right, is it 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday or Wednesday? Oh, I mean Wednesday or Thursday? Wasa says, well, can it at least be okay to be a know it much? It can be if you're kind, but if your know it allness or know it muchness causes you to be unkind, then it might be something you want to look at. 11:30 a.m. Okay. All right. So are we on the same day? Is it Thursday for you? So you're kind of like Kenya, almost like Kenya. Okay, yes, same day. It is Thursday. Okay, cool. We're on the same day at least. Nikita says it's 6 a.m. in Newfoundland. I can't say it right. Canada now. Lassa says, ah, I see. Yep, I think that makes all the difference. Daniel, 4:30 a.m. for me. Snow the Scroll might do a live stream at 1:30, which would be in 3 hours. 11 to 12, 12 to 1. No, 2 hours, sorry. Paul says, Wasa, you are very intelligent. He sure does know a lot about a lot of different things. But that makes sense because of his job history. Snow the Scroll says, yes, in about 2 hours. All right. We will keep an eye out for you if we don't go back to sleep. And Snow the Scroll says, Paul, how are you? Nikita says 6 a.m. here. My dad's time is 4:30 a.m. So me and your dad are on the same time schedule. Paul says to Snow the Squirrel, I'm doing well and thank you. And Snow the Squirrel says, that's great. Ah, Snow the Squirrel says, my birthday is coming soon. I'm really excited. The theme will be Stitch. Awesome. I love that. When is your birthday? Got my little journal out. June 16th. Awesome. Okay, I've got it written down. I'll put it in my calendar today. That is exciting. Are you having a big party? Are you having friends over? Jed says it's 2:34 in Colorado where he's at. Wasa really wants to get with a dog and train it to locate truffles in the woods around here. I missed the last two words. Oh goodness. Dana says it's 3:32 a.m. for me. He's over towards Nashville. But I believe that time zone, I leave that time zone when I lived in Knoxville. You're on the same time zone. Sorry. I hear something outside. Snow the Squirrel says, yep, I'm getting friends over. Tuesday, June 16th is Snow the Squirrel's birthday, which is good. It's a day I have off, so I'll probably remember to make sure I leave you a message. Nikki, this is my dad's birthday is June 13th. Same day as Midnight Junior. I got it. I'm not sure if I have his birthday down or not, but I have it now. Paul says, Cat, I searched all day yesterday for the Lucy pic. I couldn't find. I'm thinking it might have been part of the art that was taken. Like somebody physically stole art from you. How did that happen? Jed says, good night. Good night, Jed. And Snow Scroll says, anyways, I got to go, but have a great day. Thanks for coming by and reminding me that you will be going live today. I will do my best to come by and hang out with you for a while. You're welcome. Thank you. It is almost June, isn't it? The paramotoring annual event should be coming up soon. I think he is, Daniel. I'm not going to read that out loud because I don't want to ruin her day. But I'm sorry for you, my friend. For sure. I think they are all together. Absolutely. But Daniel, that doesn't mean they're not with you, too. They can be doing both. So he's always still with you. Paul says this friend looked through all of my art and picked out 30 pieces. You did tell me that. No, you didn't. I told him the price was going to be $600. Gave me $100 and would pay the rest in a week. The next week gave me $100 and said that's an. Oh, you did kind of tell me that. Why didn't that register? Well, it's not much of a friend, huh, Paul? Makes me mad. Another person another person in your life who I want to go kick their butt. Haven't seen that. Of course you haven't. Until they need something from you, Paul, then they'll come back. When they've used up the money from whatever they do with your art, they'll be back. And then you call me and I'm going to come up there and kick their asses. Daniel. Daniel. I know, and I think I thank you for your kind words. I think is what you're trying to say. I'm glad you know, Daniel, and I love you. And is your mom back? Oh no, Paul. No. You should call the cops on him. Ooh. you know, I just was thinking so stereotypical. Daniel says no. Yeah, I was thinking all sorts of bad things about all lawyers, but my daughter does have a really good lawyer who works for her for free, retired and works for her for free out of the kindness of his heart. So, dang it, Paul, I'm gonna have to shake it off. I'm sorry for you. Sounds like somebody's dog outside is stuck outside and can't come in and is not happy. I wonder if I can age her. Is there an age filter on here? Hmm. Effects. Makeup. Nope. There you go. Paul says this area was a huge mob area, was known as Bomb City, USA. The mob had huge political ties. Really? Daniel says, but I have been keeping up with her flowers and all her dishes and feeding. Oh, your mom's still gone. So you've been keeping up with her flowers and all her dishes and feeding the cats and just keeping up with my self care. I am being a good boy. I love that for you. I was looking for an age filter actually, but I ended up on this one. What does this one do? And I have been texting her and she loves me. How could she not love you? If somebody doesn't love you, there is something wrong with them. Oh, she looks scary like that. Whoa. Like that too. Ooh. Feeling green. What is that? Looks like a material or something, right? That's it? What? All right, makeup. The makeup isn't showing up. Paul says she has a colorful personality. Oh, that's the ripple? Okay. Wait a minute, let's try that. Oh, that hurts my eyes to look at her now. Hi, Bridget. How are you? How did bingo go? Did Daniel says, go back, wait, and now was a little scary. Stop, Miss Jackie. No, we all love your snack cakes. Paul says, hi, Bridget. And Bridget's laughing at this filter. Me too. It's messing with my eyes. I feel like I'm hallucinating when I'm looking at it. Bridget says, no luck. What else is new? Well, there's always hope. Paul says, I covered up her top eyes. Oh no. She'd look even funnier. Oh my gosh, she'd look like one of your drawings then, Paul. Bridget says, right. Hope. Hope is so much great stuff about hope. Walking tall. Hello, good morning. Um, hmm. I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second. Paul says foresight. I wonder if there's another message there for me now. No, Bridget. He's been posting a lot of stuff though, a lot of hot stuff. What the heck? He has not been in a few days at least, but he's working, right? Daniel says to Bridget, "What's up? You just missed it. LOL. Poor little Debbie." But it's Big Deborah. She deserves it. Marlon says, "Hi, Bridget." And Bridget says, "I've gotten the notifications. LOL." Daniel, I don't know what you're talking about. Bridget says, "Hi, everyone." Walking Tall says, "Why did you do that to Deborah's eyes? What are you talking about?" I'm not sure what you mean, Walking Tall. Are you sure? Are you sure you see something? I just said, I love you, is what I said. Zoned out for a second. Got you. Yes. No, well, I was tripping on, man, I just put myself in a bad position. I was tripping out on Deborah's eyeballs, but I was trying to play it off like Walking Tall didn't see what he saw. Walking Tall says Deborah just moved. No, she didn't. She's just a cardboard cutout. Walking Tall, her little locked up. Marlon says it makes her seem nicer and less creepy, actually. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. Hanging laundry. I forgot. So, what is today? It's Thursday. Do you go back to work today or are you off today? You're off Tuesday, Wednesday. So, you're back to work today, Bridget. Saint Bridget. It is. That's how you spell his name, Paul. Sarah Lee, hello, my friend. Good morning. Well, you know, she gets around. I don't know what else to say. Walking tall. Jack is over there hiding. He no longer wants to be part of anything. He's on strike, and that's why he's hiding behind Deborah. So we're going to humor him for a little while. Daniel says, I am going to post some of my food and stuff in the YouTube community page. Awesome. Yes, do that. Sarah says, hello, I'm just catching up on my comments on my post, and I think we're shadow banded. I think so too, my friend. I agree. Walking Tall says, I work tonight. Cool. Do you guys have bands or anything at the bar you work at? Walking Tall? Marlon says, it's a holiday here. Not for you? No. What is your holiday? Sarah says, I didn't get a notification you were live, but you found me yet anyways. Thank you. You guys, if you don't know Sarah, my good friend Sarah Lee, if you don't, what's wrong with you? Bridget says, I've been too chicken to try a sing-along video. I thought you did one. I thought you did one with Call Me Chris. It was pretty good, too. Daniel says, I'll be back. Oh, I just heard something outside. What the hell? Sounds like a car door. Huh. Weird. Sarah says, okay, I unsubscribed and resubscribed. That may reset the notifications for your channel for me. Well, thank you, Sarah. I go live every morning, same time. It's really easy. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Occasionally, I might sleep in and take a day off. Paul says, Marlon, you have people here that care about you, and just keep that in mind. Sarah says, I am starting a club, a shadow band club. We're going to have jackets. It's going to be great. I need you as chairman of the board. We are with you. Rebellion is in the air. I like it. She says, we will not go quietly, YouTube. We will revolt against your shadow ban. And Bridget says, yeah, but I was going to do solo videos and encourage everyone to continue the lyrics, like in the comments, or duet me. Ooh, that is brave. I understand. I love you, Sarah. Marlon says, just an old story with zero proof that way too popular. I got lost. I got lost in a revolt, a revolution. Dun, 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 dun. Oh gosh, I gotta hear that song again. I'm gonna listen to that song again today. So we're gonna start a revolution. Oh yeah. We all want to change the world. Is that how it goes? I'm with you. I don't know what you did, but I'm with you. Paul says yes. Who sings it, Paul? Is it like the Beatles or somebody like that? Walking Tall says, yes, of course, famous ones. We are in Hollywood, California for, jeez, oh my good, it was the Beatles. Okay. Can that be our theme song? Sarah Lee 80. I got it the first time. You know, is that how you talk to women in your life, Walking Tall? Sarah says, honestly, I don't know if you're shadow banned, but I know when I'm shadow banned, I don't get notifications except from the really big channels. No, I just know they tested me about 2 weeks ago. If you look at my silent live streams, I got some really good numbers. YouTube was pushing me out, but I did not do well as far as people spending a lot of time, so they cut me back big time. Big time. Marlon says, haven't listened to We Will Rise in a minute. I don't know if I know that song by name. A lot of songs I don't know by name. Walking Tall says, why is Deborah wearing boots in bed? You answer my question first. Sarah says, I still feel some kind of way about Deborah, though. We see you, big Deborah. We see you. We as in me. Sarah says, exactly. I would not wear boots in bed. I mean, not somebody else's bed. That's just the kind of girl she is. Right. Paul says, in case she has a coupon that's about to expire. Oh, look at that. With that, it is 4:59 a.m. I think I have a coupon that's going to expire soon. Let's see. I'll leave that. That's right. Cat has to go. Let's see. Oh, we're so close. 1:59, 53, 54, 55. Sarah says, Little Debbie is scared of me. That's why she's fully dressed. That's right. Paul says, does she have a pack bag by the door? No, but it's right here. It's under the bench. It's down there. She's got it ready. She knows what she's doing. Is Cat becoming a scaredy cat? No, it was just really funny, and it worked out that way. All right. Okay, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had a really good time with you guys this morning, and I can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow.